Actually, hold on. What's the sound shift looking like? Ooh. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get started with some warm-ups. Pretty mid. Okay. Double Flap on Juniors. Kind of would be nice if we just turned the about this. Some players just have these stupid things. Doctor, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Two, three. Nice now Subres does nothing. Okay, let's see. Anything? Oh, the one thing I did forget to do, however, is check out the Splatoon 3 app. Let me do that real quick. Probably not. And yes, as expected, nothing new. As expected. Yoink. If you'd like to join, you certainly can. Another very mid map. Oh no, who's gonna DC Nintendo? Who's gonna DC? Okay. Got something. One, two, three. Bonk. And guess what? It would be nice if Nintendo actually buffed the Tri-Strike so that you could swim while using it. They did that with the ink bag, so I'm not sure why they don't bother doing that with this one. Well, then again, it's Nintendo. We all know how Nintendo thinks. But yeah, apparently the patch that just came out is the final version of the game. And if this is the final version of the game, then it is quite clear that Nintendo does not want people playing it, because it is pretty bad. A lot of weapons that still need to be buffed have not been buffed, and a lot of weapons that still need to be nerfed have not been nerfed. Pretty weenie. And that sucks, really. They recently nerfed the slosher as well. They made it so that the ink consumption is now increased by 9%, meaning that you get one less slosh on a full ink tank if you're not using any ink saver main. So you used to be able to do 4 sloshes or 14 sloshes. 4 sloshes. That's the Grisco slosher. You used to be able to do 14 sloshes, but now you can only do 13. And when you toss a splat bomb, you can do 4 sloshes after that, but now you can only do 3 after tossing a splat bomb. I'm not sure why they nerfed it like that. When the slosher, I think, could use a slight hitbox size increase to compensate for how bad this game's latency is. And then they go ahead and make it so that you need 210 points for this weapon's triple ink strike special weapons. Which makes no sense to me, given how the ink strike was already very mid as it was. It's not even that good. And yet, the 10 attack, despite having the same kit, is only 190 feet. So yeah, apparently that just means that someone at Nintendo does not like the slosher, and they wanted it nerfed. Because Nintendo favoritism is in fact their fault. Just get rid of your shield real quick. And yes, that special is still stupid. It used to just be able to cheese splat zones, but now it just cheeses splats. Because Nintendo just does not know how to balance things properly anymore. They just flat out don't. You wanna know how to fix that special, Nintendo? Reduce the end lag. That's all you gotta do. It's simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that, okay, Nintendo? Jeez. Seriously, Nintendo literally has zero idea what they are doing anymore. Like, flat out, they have zero idea what they are doing anymore. Mario Wolf, how's it going? Nope, nope. Sorry, Skipper. Yeah, I don't understand what's so hard about balancing the reef slider properly. All they gotta do is reduce the end lag. That's literally all they have to do. I don't know why that is such a hard thing to do. But instead, they just give it a little bit of armor after the explosion, which does literally nothing. Because it wears off within a fraction of a second. Bling! I've recently been trying out the slosher a lot. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And one of the interesting things about the slosher, specifically the vanilla one, to me is that in all 3 Splatoon games, it's always had like the most basic, sub-weapon. It's had like the 3 most basic sub-weapons. In Splatoon 1, it's been the burst bomb, which is definitely the best sub-weapon for it. In Splatoon 2, it was the suction bomb, which in Splatoon 2 specifically was good because of how, powerful suction bombs were in Splatoon 2. Nice, both of you are my team. Good. And then in this game, it gets the splat bomb. So I think that's pretty neat, how all 3 vanilla slosher classes have just had the 3 most basic sub-weapons. For the sneak peek to start in 2 hours. Oh, yeah. However, I'm not too excited about the Grand Festival because I can already tell it's not really gonna feel like any unique kind of Splatfest. It's gonna feel like every one that we've had before it, because literally all they're doing is bringing back all the shitty stations like they did for the 1-year anniversary, which just makes it even more unoriginal. And the fact that, you know, Off the Hook is actually full-time involved with this Splatfest, unlike the other ones. And the fact that Marina from Splatoon 2 was the one who made all the shifty stations. My question is, are we going to be getting a shifty station for this Splatfest? Is Nintendo going to remember something unique they did with their own characters in this game? Or are they just going to pull a Nintendo on it and say, wait, our characters do that? Oh, we don't know the characters. We just make the game to make them money. I can't read. So yeah, that's the question. Are we going to be getting a shifty station to make the Splatfest feel actually fresh, new, exciting, original? Or is it going to feel like every other Splatfest that came before it, making it a long, boring, painful, tedious grind against a bunch of tryhards? We take the fun out of it. Because knowing Nintendo, I'm expecting them to not do anything unique or exciting with this one. Just make it feel like a plain old boring Splatfest that we've had all the time. So yeah, for that reason, I'm not too excited for a Grand Festival. Because I'm not expecting anything special out of it. I'm expecting it to feel like the same old Splatfest we've had since day 1. Yeah, we do get the new map, which is nice, but unfortunately it's only there for the final fest, for this final fest, so that means I think Nintendo's trying to make it seem unique while doing a very poor job at it. Like, if you're going to include that area, just make it available to us all the time, even after a Grand Festival, you know? Jeez. So that's kind of a cheesy way of making it feel unique. Giving us a new hub world when we could, this game clearly could use a little something extra like that normally. Seriously. Sneak peek starts in a few hours. Yep. But yeah, I'm not terribly excited for it, if I'm being honest. Geez, by 1% sharp. Multiplayer modes and modes have updated. Nice. Please be good maps. But in this game, good maps are almost non-existent. Oh boy, Undertow Spillway. That map blows. Inkblot Art Academy, that's an alright map. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. Let me cancel. With friends. Same password. Wait. Pool. Make a pool. In case anyone new shows up. We'll just call it P. No, just PB. For public battles. This time around instead of private battles. Ooh, we getting raided. NinjaPon, how's it going? Undertow's your least favorite? Yeah, that's probably my least favorite now as well. No, actually, Mincemeat Metalwork is probably my least favorite. Second is Undertow. But we got Venera, Prox, Subspace King, Speed Inkling, Sir Zero, how y'all doing? Welcome. How's it going? If you'd like to join us, you certainly can. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I think up to 8 players can join. If I do with friends. No, only 4. Jeez Louise. So it's a nice quality of life change to finally be able to play with a group of, friends instead of, having them have to, and get into your lobby. But at the same time, I think they should have made it 8, just so you can get a full lobby of 8. Wait, what am I doing? Console. And Prox, welcome. How's it going? If it's surf, it's always 4. It can go up to 8 if people join up on you. Well, that's good to know then. That you don't have somebody you can't make 8. I mean, it all comes down to one word. Nintendo. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about the upcoming Grand Festival? You excited for it? You feeling very mid about it, or are you not excited at all? You even heard in the game files you might be able to return to the Grand Festival from the Amiibos after the event is over. Oh, that's actually nice. Welcome, by the way, Mason. Hope you're doing well. Like another invite going out. Can we please win this next match so I can get the Slosher to Super Fresh? Punching to the win for the theme and going present. I mean, I'm going team present as well. Because it's already been 2 years of Splatoon 3. Yeah, but at the same time, the thing about this game is, even now, with it in its final state, a lot of weapons that need to be buffed still have not been buffed, and a lot of weapons that still need to be nerfed have not been nerfed. And I feel like we've been playing the same game since day one. I feel like every patch Nintendo has put out for this game has had no impactful change to it. And the map tweaks have not really helped the maps out that much at all. They still feel like a huge, just narrow hallway choke point, which is disappointing. Like, it baffles my mind. Like, the whole idea behind Splatoon's movement, like, the reason they designed the maps the way they did in Splatoon 1 in the first place was to take full advantage of the movement. And now in this game, it's literally just feet on the ground. Like, there's no walls to climb. All you can do is swim around in your ink. Which is... I don't know. Like, what the heck happened during this game's development that made Nintendo butcher it so badly? What happened? That's what I want to know. Torn between present and future? Yeah. First stamper to be... yeah, exactly. But as far as we're concerned, this is the last version of the game, the final version, version 9.0. Anything past this is probably just going to be to include some things like... Well, no, this patch introduced the Amiibo support, so... I don't know. I think this is the game's final version. I think the game we're playing now is going to be how it's gonna stay, pretty much. And if that's the case, that is very disappointing. Very disappointing. Like, holy cow. Because there are still a lot of improvements that need to be had that have not been improved upon. And in the patch notes, Nintendo did say they, made improvements to the netcoding or something like that. But when I played last night, the game still felt just as laggy and desynced as it's always been. Like, I'm still getting shot by charges from all the way around corners. There's still DCs happening, commonly. And I still see people teleporting around the place. So, yeah. When Nintendo said they improved the netcoding, they didn't improve anything. Like, literally, every time Nintendo says they're adjusting something, or improving something, or fixing something, I literally always say, like, oh yeah, that's a good one, Nintendo. Are you actually doing that? Or are you just saying that? And turns out, literally every time they said they were going to do something, it turned out to be all BS. So, yeah. Whenever Nintendo says they're improving something, don't trust it. Because I don't think Nintendo even tries at this point. What the heck kind of hitbox is that? Alright, so... let me send the invite out one more time real quick. And then we shall get started. To add Grand Festival, because this update was for Big Run, hopefully. I'm not sure. I mean, the nerfs they gave to the slosher here, I felt was kind of unnecessary. Making it a little more ink-hungry, I don't think was necessary, nor making it a 210p special for Ink Strike when the Tenatech is the same kit, and it has 190p for that special. So, yeah. I'm not too sure. I think someone at Nintendo just hates the slosher, so they nerfed it on purpose. Out of spite or something. Because why does the slosher need a 210p special when the Tenatech still has a 190p? And it builds it up quicker, and it's better, a little better at fighting because of its more rapid time to splat. On the latency reduction, because you probably didn't notice it and you haven't played the game since. Yeah, I can tell you from experience right now that the latency is still there in full force. This game is still just as desynced as it was on day one. Welcome, Fleshies! How you doing? How's it going? If you'd like to join, you can do so. That was short. Okay. Gotcha. Oops. Something Nintendo I think should do with the Tri-Strike to make it just a little better, is make it so that you can swim while using it, like you can with the ink back. Not only that, but isn't it supposed to be like a special that's supposed to help your team like push in or something? If that's the case, it's too quick. What they need to do is take away that, you know, like that thing it does where like if you barely graze the edge of it, you still get splattered. They need to get rid of that and make the damage the way it was on day one, but make it so that the strikes themselves linger longer. That way, you can actually take advantage of it and close in, if it's supposed to be a special that's supposed to make your team close in. Because the special just is way too quick for that. That's why people just use it to cheese a bunch of perfect zones, because that's something that you can actually do. Take your speed, have a good one. Oh. Okay. We all pretty much say that this game is half-baked, but if we don't get third kits, that means the game is quarter-baked. Not even half-baked. Well, it's like that obviously, but it feels like a stretch for Tri-Strikes. I'm not entirely sure though, because like Tri-Strikes, I feel like should be used as... It's not a displacement special, is it? Because it doesn't really have infinite range. Like Tinted Missiles or Killer Whale. It can be used for displacement. Bling! And of course we lost that one, so we're still not getting the bucket up to... Jeez. I swear, whenever I can get the bucket up to Super Fresh, Nintendo just throws me in a lobby where the other team just feels like they're all on PC or something. So thank you, Nintendo, for rigging the game. Glad it's Skipper, but that was someone named. Yeah. Skipper was on my team that time around. And if anyone else wants to join, you certainly can. For my, Minecraft YouTuber just sent his entire map of the world to download. Oh, nice. Yeah, seriously, I don't know why they nerfed Slosher the way they did. Making it a 210 special was really dumb, but then making it have one less slosh was also really dumb. I felt the Slosher was just fine the way it was. It wasn't OP, but it wasn't UP as well. I felt like it was just right. But apparently someone at Nintendo really dislikes the Slosher, so they nerfed it out of spite. Oh, and there's everyone's favorite pencil. Meanwhile, the .52 gal remains untouched, when that is literally the biggest lag compensation weapon in the game. How did I not do anybody? Yikes! Okay. You. Oh, get around. Yeah, apparently they did reduce the, time it takes to fire the Trizuka after pulling it out. But only by, like, how much? Enough so that it's not noticeable. So, I don't know, I feel like Nintendo is purposely keeping some specials the way they are because they favor them. And Nintendo favoritism is a thing. It is in fact a thing. I love it. Ooh, I am alive. Who's wearing what? Yeah, the Trizuka can still be used as a panic special. Nintendo's all like, oh, we need to reduce the time? Okay, let's reduce it by literally half a second. Making it so that it can still be used as a panic special. Super Cube. Oh, I'm a goober, get it. Friend was not pleased with the blaster nerf. Granted, I feel like the range blaster kinda needed that nerf a little bit. But at the same time, not really, because it is the slowest blaster, so I think it should have a slightly bigger blast radius than the others to compensate for that. So, I'm not too sure how I feel about that blaster nerf personally. Does make it less oppressive. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, here's the funny thing about nerfing or buffing things. One tiny little buff can really change how powerful a weapon is, and one tiny little nerf can really make it weak as heck. So I get why buffing and nerfing is a difficult task, but when it comes to some things, like the Reef Slider, all they have to do is reduce the end lag. I don't know why that is so hard to do. Instead, they just make it a cheese special. So first, it cheese splat zones, and now it just cheeses splats from, like, halfway across an entire map. It is so dumb. Can we cast Minecraft Rogues now? On the marketplace. Ah, Stampy. Is this the same people that we fought last match? Some of them are. Oh, how little people are playing this game. Dun. Okay, we're good. Again, if there's anyone currently watching who would like to join, you can do so. Ouch. Get him, get him. Just get him, get him. Betrayed. I know you're out there, pal. Yes, free refreshments. Nice try. Hey, grab tank. Have fun. Yikes. Go move. Okay, good. Yeah, oh no. Okay, who's here? Fight. Jeez, friggin' panic. One, two, three. That freaking increase was not necessary. Yeah. Night catalog speedrun today, and you're exhausted. I think Nintendo should make it so that it's ×2 for the catalog if it's in the last week. That's just me, though. ×2 would be a lot better. 1.5 is, I don't think, fast enough. Okay, if we can win this next match, let's get the bucket up to super fresh. Three days straight. I remember this one time, I think it was the season before this one. I can't remember which season it was. It was either the season before the season or the season that was before the season that was before the season. But, like, I was close to not completing the catalog, so I literally spent, like, 2 days just grinding. Like, flat out. Oh no, not this map. Undertow spillway. Or as I like to call it, under trash spillway. And yes, first person go up here. If I can just win this last match, I'll get the brush up to super fresh. That would be great. Yes! Tactical. How in the heck were they not splatted? Oh well. Bugsy, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Cosmos, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? To me. Takes care of that. You better move. The only reason Storm is really good in this game is because of the narrow hallway map design. That's literally it. Gotcha. You ain't flanking on my watch. It's not like you can flank anyway in this game. Good special, isn't it? And I'm out again. Danger kill. If I can get one more charge strike, we win this. Yeah, super fresh. Slusher, let's go. Nice. Get you good join? Alrighty. Got the slasher up to super fresh. Nice. Thanks for the help, guys. And whoever is sending me that friend request, you don't really need to do so because you can join the pool, which I actually still need to pin to the top of the chat real quick, so. Full name, PB, password. Nice. Super fresh. Super fresh. Right? Yeah. Let's go. Ninja Pawn. How often have you used the decapitator? I personally think they could use a slight buff, specifically to their range, because I think they're too short range for how slow they are. That's just me, though. Less than 10 matches. Maybe 5. What do you think of the weapon, though? And yeah, oddly enough, the well strings got a nerf, which was a slight reduction in ink spread to their explosive bolts. So, not that big of a nerf, hardly not going to do anything to the weapon, but again, I feel like that weapon could use a slight buff in terms of range, just like the decapitators. They are too short range for how slow they charge up their attack. It's pretty cool. You can consider it mainly the sword if it's still played. If you still played the game. It's a fun weapon to use, yeah. And cool looking too. But I think it could use a range buff. McKirby, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? I suck. You doing good? That's good to hear. Good to hear. If you'd like to join, you can do so. One, two, three. Where's my slap on go? Yikes. I thought I got splatted, so I pressed up, thinking I would say ouch. That happens quite a bit. You just hit him once, then good. Nope. Ooh, blah blah, go away. To do a little linking over here in a safe spot. Nice. Hey, free refreshments. Nice try, buddy. Oh my gosh, that blobber. Dumb cheesy weapon. The hitbox size on the bubbles on that thing need to be reduced. They need to be shrunken. Sorry. Yeah. Free refreshments. Dang, talk about a comeback. Nice going, everybody. I'm really not sure what abilities to use with the slasher though. Needs to Remain is definitely one of them because of the nerf they just gave it. I suppose a little bit of special charge up couldn't hurt. Little dunking along ranges. That is satisfying. You know what? Let me pull out these weapons again. Do a couple matches with this weapon, and then I'll do another couple matches with a decapitator. Yoink. See, that does as much as the suction bomb from Splatoon 2, 220. You're still wearing your Splatfest shirt? Lols. Okay, it has been a minute since I used these weapons. Let's go. sneak peek starts in 2 hours. Yep. I might be able to stream it. Keyword being might. I'd rather upload that in the form of a video like I've done with every other Splatfest, so I might cut the stream a little early to be able to do that. The direct hit sound effect is actually pretty satisfying with this weapon. It's different from the charges and blasters of the slashing machine. This one has its own sound effect. A little too far. Yeah, I got over that. What do I do with it? Seriously, why does it have to put ultrasamp on this thing? There's already a wiper or a Splatoon with ultrasamp, so why are they... Okay, here's the thing. There is a wiper with ultrasamp, and now we have a stringer with ultrasamp. There is quite literally no weapon variety in this game. And that's one of the biggest problems with introducing new specials so later down the line. Very few weapons get them, making it so that there's even less variety. So we had better see Sheldon's picks. Sheldon's picks and third kits, Kensa, whatever the heck, maybe a new brand. We gotta get third kits here soon. If not, then this game is clearly only quarter baked, not even half baked. Fight out. Yeah, dang, comeback. Nice going, everybody. Doing an 8-player lobby? I think you can still join if, you know, you try to join. Keyword being think. Yeah, see, I think that's you. Or wait, someone left. If there's someone here who'd like to play and has not done so yet, then you can let me know and I'll go ahead and switch lobbies out. At a random. Oh yeah, we did we? Error. Yo, something that would have been cool with this game is if they did a Sonic-themed Splatfest, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And the gear for it was, like for Team Sonic, you'd get Sonic shoes with the clear main ability of run speed up. Then for Tails, you would get his shoes with, I guess, quick super jump as the main ability, because that's the closest thing you get to find in this game other than an inkjet. And then for Knuckles, it'd be his shoes again, but I'm not sure what ability would suit. I'm thinking either Sub-Res or Ink-Res, because Knuckles is supposed to be like, you know, a tough, durable one. So, one of those two abilities. even something like swing speed up actually, because oh yeah. Thank you, Nintendo. But yeah, maybe something like swim speed up, because you know how Knuckles like burrows underground or something? I guess swimming could be the equivalent to that, I guess. Okay. RB, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Okay, so you don't even play Splatoon? It's not for everybody. I really enjoyed the games, but Nintendo really butchered the third installment. You just don't like shooters? Yeah. Shooters aren't for everybody. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of shooters either, but a game like this I feel like is actually pretty fun because of how unique it is compared to other shooters. But that's honestly about it. You charging a squid surge? Okay, so after this match, I'll go ahead and rotate lobbies. And then if you want to join, and you have not, you can do so. The only shooter you've ever stuck with? I just really would like Nintendo, if they do plan on making a fourth installment, to actually, you know, make it feel like a Splatoon game. Because, oddly enough, I don't really get Splatoon vibes when playing this game. It's missing, like, the populated urban setting. It's missing, like, what made the game unique. What made it feel special, like the atmosphere. It's missing a lot of it. It's missing a lot of that stuff. But you're joining right now? Okay, think you can hold that for a second? I'm gonna switch lobbies out. Wait, unless it's the random map. No, it wasn't. Okay, I was about to say. Unless it was... We didn't have a random map. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch lobbies out just to give more people the chance to join after this match. I just can't stay up here. The one nice buff they actually gave that, nice one by the way, Ninja Farm. The one nice buff they actually gave Reef Fighter was it paints the trail in front of it, so if someone's stuck in the trail, it's a lot harder to get out of or away from, which is nice. I feel like that's an actual sizable buff for that weapon. Other than that, every other buff they gave it was just stupid. Hello. Having fun yet? The very interesting thing about this weapon's shots is they don't stick to grapes, because basic shots, you know, typically attacks from main weapons go through grapes, but they still stick to surfaces. Jeez, that was quite a toss. But at the same time, the nice part about that is they can stick to the ground and not get destroyed by an ultra stamp, so you can kind of use this as kind of a hard counter to ultra stamp. Ooh, did we win? Nice! Victory! Okay, actually something I thought about Nintendo should do for Splatoon 4 if they plan on making it. Elegance, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? So something Nintendo should do is get rid of Splatfests entirely and you do something else, like actual community events. Kind of like the Salmon Run event we got coming up, where we as a community need to work together to achieve an egg counter goal, and then we'll get a reward for that. I think Nintendo should do something like that instead of Splatfest, because as far as I'm concerned, all Splatfests do is just bring the community to each other's throats, and I think that's just dumb. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's the player's choice to take them seriously or not, but the fact that it does that is kind of just dumb to begin with. So I think instead of Splatfests, Nintendo should replace them with community events. Like, it would still have like the nighttime setting of the stages during the events to make them feel like it's an event instead of just something like just play the game, you know, like that. It'd be like maybe something like, as a community, ink like so and so such and such amount of turf points to achieve a reward, and like during the halftime, there's a Shifty Station-esque kind of stage introduced that doubles how much turf you ink to kind of, you know, help reach that, you know, goal. I think that would be infinitely better than Splatfest at this point. So yeah, I think what Nintendo should do is just take out Splatfest entirely in the next installment if they plan on making it, and replace them, or, you know, do something different, like community events like that. Like, you still get the nighttime setting and the Splatfest-esque styled unique music, and it would not be limited to Turf Wars specifically. You can play ranked mode and it would count. You can play Salmon Run and it would count. Trying to make it so that everyone can enjoy the mode they enjoy the most while actually contributing to the goal. Like community events. I think a game like this would benefit greatly from stuff like that. So my question is, why has Nintendo not really done that quite yet? Can you join the next game? You can join now if you wanted to, because there's a spot open. But yeah, just get rid of Splatfest in the next game and do community events instead, please. Like, the reward can be like a 10 or 50 of each ability chunk, maybe a whole bunch of cash or something, or like a piece of gear or something. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool. So yeah, let's get rid of Splatfest and replace and put them, you know, do community events instead. I think that would be phenomenal. That would be great. Any notification? Oh, well, the lobby's full. Okay, think you can wait for 2 matches? Now that I know I've got more than 4 or 3 people joining, I'm going to be doing 2 matches per group, and then I'll be resetting. Alrighty. Michelle, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Kirby, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Max level all 8 catalogs in the entire Splatoon era. Splatoon 3 era. So have I. I came close to not maxing one out, and that sucked, because I just had to spend, like, how many hours grinding? That was not fun. But yeah, I managed to get them all. However, there is only one Splatfest I did not reach. I think it's Ruler rank 4, and that's because of how many disconnects happened during it, which is just absolute garbage. That is stupid. Just call you DJ? Alrighty. Parallels, cannons, AI, and battles. We're gonna stick to, you know, normal at first though. Interesting though. Okay, it has been a minute since I used this weapon. Oh, that is so dumb. I'm good. The really nice thing about this weapon, though, is it's really good at hitting the speed. Wow, that somehow managed to work. Where'd you go? I think what Nintendo should do with the big bubbler special is make it so that it still gives you the full bubbler even if it hits something that blocks it. Because I think it's kind of dumb how they don't do that. Spiky, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Because why is it called big bubbler if it just all of a sudden becomes tiny bubbler? That ain't big bubbler. Brush is like good. That's always nice. I thought I did the lunge, but apparently I didn't. Audio's a bit quieter for you, by the way. Might just be you. Is it quieter for anyone else? Let me just make sure I don't need to adjust this setting. Ouch. That was creepy. Does someone already have the amiibo gear? I wasn't even paying attention. Trickies. Please. It looks like a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, does someone already have the amiibo gear? What the heck? Are the amiibo out already, or what? A random weapon every battle? Force the parallel cannon outfit. Use some specials at all times? Other weapons? That's kind of interesting, though. But we're just gonna play some normal turf wars, though. I'll have to rewatch that. Because I think after I get those 2 amiibo outfits, I'll have every Splatoon amiibo. Or those 4, rather. There's 4 of them. Big bubbler. Yeah, I think Nintendo should make it so that even if the big bubbler collides with something, it still gets full size because, jeez. I mean, it still has the same amount of HP normally, but like, why is it so tiny? It's big bubbler. Keep it big. Yep, that's the amiibo outfit. I guess they're out already then, huh? I should look into that. I should check that out. Hello. I'll just undo what your second bomb did. Dang, double splash. Look for the second bomb. Let's into this area, good. Wipe out. Cool. Okay. Do they see me? Do they see me? How about they move? Okay, gotta go. See ya. I got him anyway. Jeez. Did I go down here? I don't know. It's really nice how much this weapon actually beats, you know, how much it can curve. Let's undo some of these party balloons. Are they supposed to be like confetti balloons? Because that's what they look like. Jeez, most of my splats are coming from my sub weapon. What the heck? And here's another one. Jeez. Okay, I think I should stay right here just in case they try to flank over there. Oop. Yep, what I said. Oh. That buff to the Ultra Stamp is really stupid. Again, the Ultra Stamp is another prime example of just Nintendo not having the IQ necessary to buff specific special weapons the way they need to be buffed. Just make it so that it's harder to hit the person from the front. You don't need to extend the radius like that. It's so stupid. Room is full? Yeah. Yeah. I'm certainly a suction bomb main. Okay, but I'll go ahead and reset the room, so anyone who would like to join who has not done so yet can do so. Send the friend request. Actually, the thing about friend requests, you no longer really need to send them because you can join via the pool. Okay, so really quick, let me switch weapons up. Let's go Slasher again. A nice 16.5, super fresh. Yeah, the pool is PB. And the password is 1008. Let's go! I'm not sure, maybe the amiibo are out already. I'm not entirely sure, I'll have to check. Because if they're out already and brand new, then chances are if you try to get one, you're probably not going to be able to because they're all going to be sold out. That's something else Nintendo really is lacking in currently. Like, they don't mass produce enough of their, you know, merchant products anymore. Okay, let me make sure everyone is here. Okay, Spiky and Elegance and Splatmich. Nice. Let's do it. Please. And Jaden, welcome. How's it going? And thank you. If you'd like to join, please wait 2 matches so that we can. So I'll switch the roll. Yeah. Something else Nintendo really needs to implement into this game is instead of just abruptly cutting out, like stopping the match, if someone disconnects, just put AI in there instead. They do it with Smash Brothers and Mario Kart, so my question is, why don't they do it with this game? I mean, they've shown that they can have pretty good AI in the form of, you know, the AI that we get in the story mode of this game. So there's quite literally no excuse. careful while you're playing X-Battles. Nice. Good luck with that. Flake. Frosted Flakes? Have fun. Oh, that special was so stupid. Just gonna really have your fun down there. See ya. Ooh, no. Eat. That's really good. Let me guess at least get this guy over here, thank you. I didn't get him. Nope. I can't seem to hit anybody. Okay. How did that not connect? What the heck? That's my main weapon now? I'm not sure. I'm kind of struggling to find a main weapon. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards the vanilla slosher, just because in all 3 Splatoon games, it's been one of the weapons that I've really had fun using. I like the Vipers a lot, and the Stringers, but I feel like they're a little undertuned. And go figure, they're the newest weapon introduced. Of course they're going to be undertuned. But yeah, right now I'm kind of thinking about maining just the vanilla slosher, because the Deco kit is garbage. Frickin' angle shooter and zip caster? Like, what? Jeez. Can you explain to me, like, the thought process behind that kit? Like, jeez. But the vanilla one pretty much has always been the best one throughout all 3 games. At least in my opinion. Range Blaster, which recently got a nerf as well. Here we go! Okay, after this match, I'll go ahead and reset the lobby. And how much time is left? Another 40 minutes of streaming. So that might equate to another 3, maybe 4 lobbies. Oh, no. Go. Splatter color screen? Yeah, that's what your weapon is like. What was Nintendo on in that thing? Not only does it tend to physically harm some players, which just shows how little testing was done in general with this game. But like, it's a detriment to both teams. Your team can't see through it, and the enemy team can't see through it. So what good is it, actually? They need to make it so that, I think, the user, or at least people on your team, can see through while the enemies can't. I think that is how that's going to be fixed. And just get rid of the effects. Just make it so that it's literally something only you and your team can see through. I think that would make it a pretty good special overall. Well, yeah, just get rid of this dumb visual and audio effects it gives you when it hits you. Just make it so that the enemy team can't see through it. Only you and your team can. Therefore, it'd be a good way to actually kind of just ambush. There you go. It'd be an ambush special. There you go. Nice. See, since fans actually play the game, they know how to do things better than Nintendo does at this point. Because I don't think Nintendo does any testing or playing, let alone play testing for their games at this point. Oopsies. Just for the heck of it. Line and slash A combo, but that's just it. That's a very unreliable combo because of how precise you need to be, especially with the online latency that this game has. Okay, so now I'm going to be rotating lobbies. So if there's anyone here who have... Actually, wait, do I get a... No, I don't. Nobody told me. Okay, so yeah. Anyone who has not joined yet who would like to, please do so. I pinned the pool name and the password to the top of the chat, so no need to send a friend request. You can just join via the pool. And I think I got time for maybe another 4 lobbies, if I do 2 matches each. So I guess I'll be leaving everything hooked up when I'm done streaming so I can record the sneak peek for the Splatfest. The fest announcement is literally in the next hour. But I'm not quite sure why they're announcing it. Oh wait, no. I think they're announcing it as early as they are because there's going to be a big one that takes place in the new hub world. Seriously, Nintendo just needs to keep the hub world there even after the Splatfest is done. Because that's just a cheesy way of making it feel unique. When the overall gameplay of it is not going to feel any different at all. That's just a cheap, lazy way of making it feel unique. Introducing a hub world that's only there for the Splatfest. They need to keep that hub world there afterwards as well. That needs to be there to stay, seriously. Opens, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Okay, I'm going to send one more invite. If there's anyone new here who would like to join, you can do so. Okay, so you join via the pool, which is pinned to the top of the chat. So if you type in PB, if you want to join, search for the pool. And then the password is 1008. So I'll give you a few seconds. Or a minute or 2. Or 3. Okay, so you'll be able to find a pool on this little envelope section here. On this little envelope icon. To access that, you press on the top left bumper and then press the top right bumper twice. You'll be able to join through the pool right there. And then you can enter the password. You subbed? Well, thank you. Much appreciated. Hope you like. What you see? Can I make the jump? I think I can. Ooh, made it. Okay, I'll send the invite out again real quick. Actually, no, you don't need a friend request. You can literally just join, even if you're not on my friends list. You can just barely make that jump. Oh, hold on, let me try something. Ah, dang it. What would be cool is if the momentum from the squid surge carried over into the squid roll. That'd be pretty dope. That would make for some real cool movement options in this game. Okay, so look for the invitation, and you should be able to join through there. Again, you're in the pool. Nice. Just gotta type in the password, which is 1008. Dude, the Hero Slosher replica from Splatoon 2 is one of the coolest looking weapons in the Splatoon series. I'm not the biggest fan of the Order replica weapons. Nice, you're in. Let's go. I'm not the biggest fan of the Order replicas because, you know, they're just like plain in comparison. So yeah, not the biggest fan. But the sound effect is nice. Let's see the bot shine. Jeez, fans can make AI, but Nintendo can't. At least for Turf Wars. Display, display. No. Nice though. That's one of my favorite weapons. I mained both the Splatoon Viper and the Vanilla Stringer for quite some time, but I kind of fell off with them because they feel kind of undertuned, especially with all the new, especially with how well the basic weapons work. But they're a lot of fun to use, and I still use them definitely. The vanilla roller. I feel like the rollers in this game are a wet noodle. There are matches where they will actually splat people, but then there's matches where I feel like I will literally be up in their face and it will do no damage. Again, that's not necessarily the roller being bad, that's just the horrendous net coding of this game. Seriously. Nintendo needs to just invest into dedicated servers. They need to stop doing the outdated peer-to-peer connection. It's so stupid. It's outdated, and while it does still kind of work, it's not very functional. It leads to a lot of decent issues. So yeah, Nintendo, just put some of your own money into dedicated servers. Boink. do that. Okay. Alright, let's... Yoink! Ow. Come on, try strike, do something. Dang it. Ninja Squid is not that helpful in this game either. Especially due to the map design. Okay. Who's wearing one? Did that first slot not connect? Yikes! Oh, there you go. See ya. Nope. I was about to say, how the heck is anyone else ahead yet? Oh, don't spam me, I'm so moving. Strike. Okay, I got one on at least. Dang, that 210p was not necessary. Especially given how the Tri-Strike isn't really the best special in the game. Ooh, GG's. Nice. Now let's actually play. Okie dokie. $11 splats. Nice. I'll take it. Okay, so one more match, and then I'll rotate lobbies. Yeah, I'm actually really having fun with the Slosher. It's a really fun weapon to use. While the Tri-Strike is alright, I think it could have used a maybe better special. Yo, imagine if it had Booyah Bomb. What's my favorite weapon? I really like the Splatonas. I really like the Stringers. Rollers are also fun. Rushes are also fun. And Sloshers, definitely. But as for, like, favorite, I'm not entirely sure. I found myself switching between a few weapons. So I've currently been playing the Slosher a lot. It's a weapon I kind of suck at. Do that over here. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, see, here's a little change they did to this map. Sorry, but slightly extended the spawn. I guess that can help a little bit, but no, what you needed to do was make an opening here for a flanking group. That's how you're going to fix this map. Pretty much every map like that, for that matter. You just need a flanking group. Get rid of this freaking nonsensical choke point nonsense. so that we can swim all first, right? Well, that fell flat. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, here's a little something you can do. Not sure if it's really worth 70% of your range. But if an enemy is using a torpedo to try and close in on you, you can go ahead and touch a splat on that hit, and it'll detonate the full damage. It might just catch them in the blast. Yeah. The vanilla slasher is one of the very few weapons that actually feels more like a switching one weapon. And that's mainly due to its sub-main combo attack. I guess that's why it's a lot of fun. Because it's actually fun to play. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, got all three off. Nice. GG's. Emerald, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Gonna have practice chargers? Okay, nice. Good luck with that. And thanks for joining. Hope you had fun. Good, that's good to hear. I'm doing good too, thank you for asking. If you would like to join, you can certainly do so. I'll be switching out lobbies right now. The pool and the password are pinned at the top of the chat, so no need to send a friend request. You can join via the pool. And let's see, since I actually want to record the intro to the Splatfest coming up here soon, I might make this lobby the last one. I know I got like a half hour to go, but I also gotta sign up to actually, I gotta actually exit the game so I can open the app when it happens. That's how I always record the videos. Okay, I'll send the invite out a few more times, and then we shall get started. Yeah, that's such a minuscule hitbox. I think the slashers could use a very slight hitbox increase just to compensate for the latency. Because that's kind of insane. Like, I think that should be hitting. I think that should be hitting. I think that needs to hit just a little bit. There we go. Dang, that damage fell off. Alright, let's do it. This might be the last two matches I do. Keyword being might. If there's enough time for another two, then I'll go ahead and do two more. One, two. Can we please stop taking this map? Jeez. Okay, we go. This guy really just spamming this up. Ooh, gotcha. There we go. And we're... that combo. Yeah, you're literally missing one sub of ink server sub there, dude. Bomb. I traded. I got the back here. There we go. Oof. This is a very interesting match. But literally nothing but sub buttons spamming. And that's a GG. Why did they never miss the charger? I mean, I imagine maining a charger is a lot easier in this game than it was in the previous two games due to the map design. But the weapons themselves still are not necessarily easy to use. But I imagine it's easier to use them in this game just because of the hallway map design. Charger and blaster. That blaster was literally just spamming their sub weapon. They were literally only missing one sub of each other sub. All directs. Jeez. Yes. Maybe they're just good with those weapons. Either that or it's the latency, or maybe a combination of the two. Who knows? Oh yeah, by the way. One of the... It is kind of possible that we may be getting third kits in this game. Because Nintendo did make it so that it's easier. They made it so that it's easier to get Sheldon's licenses. And my question is, why would they all of a sudden make it easier during the last update if maybe everybody has every weapon at this point? Like, then again, you have to remember this is Nintendo. They do the dumbest things when they do like the things that we've been wanting them to do when you're no longer immune to it because of how late it is. So it could just be Nintendo being stupid. a good special right now. Such a good special weapon, isn't it? See, this is the problem with these maps. Neither team has been able to actually push forward this entire time. Just like the last match. Jesus, maps are so boring. It's the third installment too, so my question is, why are the maps as bad as they are? You'd think by the third installment they'd have better ideas. But apparently not. Oh wow, what's the name of the roof fire that got me into the arrow spray? I was about to say, Splatoon, how's it going? Oh god, how you doing? Nice juicy double. Dang, almost made a comeback there. Doing alright? That's good to hear. Okay, I got enough time for one more lobby. So I'll go ahead and rotate the lobbies again. I'll do one more, and then I'll call it a stream. So if anyone here who has not played yet, who would like to, now is your chance to do so. The full name and password are both pinned to the top of the chat. No need to send a friend request, because you can join me via the pool. I'll go ahead and use Slosher for the last two matches. Why not? Can you join after your match? If there's time, yeah. Because you're currently in a match. Because if so, then hopefully there's not too much time left. Jeez, that's a combo work. $250. Okay, I'll send a few more invites, and we shall get started. If not, then I can have 4 people join, and then have 1 person leave for the last match. In the middle of one? Alrighty then. If no one has joined by the time it finishes, then you can join this lobby. One of the best things to do with the Slosher is that. Literally just combo one slosh on top of another. It's kind of hard to pull off in an actual match, but it's really satisfying when you can do so. It's a lot easier on ranked modes where the objective is centralized. Because everyone just pretty much clusters in the objective, so. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wait for Splat Star to finish up. I'll go ahead and send another invite out real quick. And these 2 matches will be the last one for the stream. That still managed to be a direct hit, what the heck? It's finished? Nice. Let's go. So I'll go ahead and send another invite out in just a second. So sit with the results. I think that was long enough. I keep forgetting that you can now hold down the A button to get, through the results faster. See, it's stuff like that. Why doesn't Nintendo introduce the most basic things they should have had in the game day one this late into the game? That's just annoying. That's all that is. Do you know how helpful that would have been during like some of the Splatfests where, especially the one where I didn't make it to ruler because of all the DCs? If I could just get through the results faster, I probably would have made it to ruler. Only one Splatfest. Still kind of people about that because it's not even my fault. It's Nintendo's fault. They're outdated peer-to-peer nonsense. In the pool? Nice. Yoink. And I'm guessing that is you. Actually, you know what? Let me use the order slasher replica real quick. Yeah, it's got a unique sound effect to it, which is kind of nice. Yep, alrighty. Let's do it. Last 2 matches of the stream, and then I'll call it good. Yeah, oddly enough, in the story modes of both Splatoon 2 and Side Order, the slosher missions were the ones I enjoyed the most. I think it was because of the way they introduced the sloshers, like you can climb, ink these walls or ink enemies, hit enemies above you and or below you and stuff like that. I think the missions are just fun. And in Side Order, playing like a really strong slosher is a lot of fun. Like a lot of range, a super fast fire rate. It's fun. The slosher is just one of those weapons that's just fun to play. Both in multiplayer and story mode. Yep. If there is one complaint I have about the vanilla slasher, it's that it's just a little bit too slow. But that's not to say it's like dying levels of slow. It's still pretty quick for what it is. But I do like how much faster the scraping speed is on like the tri-slosher and the sloshing machine. That isn't telling me enough for sloshing machine to go down for no good reason. Those Raizukas, 6 splats though, jeez. Yeah. Okay, that's the thing about, like, the decapitated weapon. It's a very polarizing weapon. There are some matches where it'll feel like it's the worst weapon in the game, and then there's matches where it feels like it's the best weapon in the game. Like, I'd rather it feel like a very mid-weapon than be inconsistent like that, if I'm being honest. Then again, I'm not sure. Because the times you do get those really good plays, it's very satisfying. Yo, something that would be kind of neat that Nintendo should do, specifically for the order weapon replicas, since they're literally just a blank palette, imagine if they allowed you to do something like colorizing like you were liking. Like, you got to choose which color combos were on the weapons. That'd be really freaking cool. Okay. Squid roll armor. What is it good for? There's a little bit of in-game I can do. Nice. And that might be a win. Ooh, yeah, nice. Jeez. Okay, one more match. Let's do it. Nice. Gonna go Booyah Bomb. Standing for the last one. Nice. Gonna bring out the Golden Arrow Spray. They actually recently buffed the arrow sprays. Now the shots when they hit the ground, they spread out a little more, making it so that it inks just a little bit more. It's not too noticeable, but hey, it's a buff, I guess. Jeez. Just floating. Behold my power. The Booyah Bomb is a freaking cool special. Alright, last game. Let's do it. Special with complete invincibility and a game full of HP based specials. Really poorly designed. Gotcha. Juicy double. And that's been impressive. Which recently got a nerf. In terms of blast radius. Give us those Booyah Bombs. Omega Bank. Yeah, it's better. time is it? Yeah. Gotta call it a stream here because I want to be able to record the sneak peek for the Splatfest. I'm not sure if I have enough time for 2 more matches. I don't think I do. Blaster never misses. That one direct hit it got on me, it looked like the shot went right past me, so yeah. I blame latency. As always. Even jumping. Exactly. So it's clearly latency. Yeah, the Kraken is such a poorly designed special. In a game with HP-based specials, having a special that's completely invincible is just really bad design. But hey, this is Nintendo, so... Okay, do I have enough time for 2 more matches? I think I got time for another 2 more real quick. But they gotta be quick. I don't mind capturing the sneak peek. I don't mind getting the sneak peek on stream, but I'd rather do it in the form of a video. Because that's just me. Alright, let's do another 2 matches real quick. Yeah, the sound effect is actually kind of nice. But I prefer having a weapon with that's cool. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Brandon Murphy, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's get another quick 2 matches in, and then I will call it a stream there. And if you'd like to join, you can do so. The pool name and password are pinned to the top of the chat. So no need to send me a friend request. Full lobby. Yeah, that's a really good combo. Got this muscle pain in your hips and your wrists. Still hurting since last night. Dang, sorry to hear about that. Hope you get better soon. I don't know any good tips for those kind of specific things, though. Specific. In we go. Okay, yeah, see, that right there, if that was me, that would not have splatted. They were way too far away. But I'm guessing on their end, I was not anywhere, I was a lot closer to them. Yay! Peer-to-peer connection, you can see. Actually got him. this isn't much of a flank either. See ya. Increasing the special activity was so stupid. I literally got him right there in his face. Yeah, this could use a slight hitbox increase just to help compensate for the latency. Again, if that were me, that would not have spiked. That would have taken 3 spots. You're doing the best you can to go and take it easy. Yeah, I get you. Dang, close game, GG's. Like, yep, there's enough time for one more match. Let's do it. Making some burritos for you early. Before your bin. Nice. Bon appetit. I don't think we won that one, actually. But hey, I'll take it. Okay, last match of the stream. For real this time. Turfinker, enemy base inker, home base inker. So you literally just were the inker, pretty much. You were the inker. Which is pretty much what an aerospray does. That's the role, just to be the turfer. Gecko? Like Gecko? No. Jeez. Throw it away. Okay. Okay, they're still good. Ah, damn. Yeah, so much. Slotcher hits will get obstructed by the freaking stages. But the most speed big enough to hit some of the enemies. I see how it doesn't work. see how it is. Go down, make the push. Not too sure how I feel about that one. It looks pretty close. Yeah. Pretty close though. But yeah, I gotta call it a stream here. The Splatfest, the final Grand Festival announcement, will be literally in 5 minutes, so I want to be able to record that. So calling it a stream here. Bleep! Okay, so tomorrow I will be streaming this game again. I'll be doing some more public matches with y'all again. But next weekend is going to be the, big run, and then the weekend after that is going to be Grand Festival. Though that event takes place, that event goes on for like, I think 3 days? So, it might be a 3-day stream. I'm not entirely sure. Still have to think about it. But yeah, I'm calling it a stream right here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. I'll literally see you in a few minutes for the upload of a Grand Festival announcement. But yeah. So yeah, next weekend, big run. Weekend after that, Grand Festival, and then I got a one-on-one collab with Subspace the weekend after that. So for the next 4 weekends, a EA month, I'm gonna be streaming Splatoon 3. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time.